What you're carrying.
Yeah.
So what is your name you're going under? Because I only know you as your...
Izeak.
Izeak, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you're going under? Is that Izeak?
Yeah.
Well, Izeak, you've come from how far? Cape Reinga originally?
Yeah, Cape Reinga. Started last September, walked 2,000 kilometres on North Island.
Yeah.
And I got the South Island last November.
Okay.
I walked out the Queen Charlotte Trail, turned
around,
okay. Walked back down it. So I did twice and then...
Did you?
Yeah, then walked to Havelock and then I had to do a flight back to Far North to do some house sitting.
Right.
So I've just started again. So
okay.
Straight to
the Queen Charlotte's nice, eh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's my old hunting ground there.
So stunning. Couldn't get over how beautiful the water was and how the scenery was, and it's just incredible.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
I suppose I should let you get your campsite before it gets dark. How long does it take to pitch that?
The extra sort at the moment is about 20 minutes, something.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Knife. It's got like a screwdriver on.
It's
and
a cool little multi-tool, yeah.
Yeah, a little bush cuff one, little bush one. It's got a little axe. I don't use it. The hammer's handy for putting the tent up.
Oh yeah, it's got a wee axe and a wee hammer, and it comes as a pair of pliers as well, I can see.
Yeah.
And crack a few nuts as that as well. It's got a wee Phillips screwdriver in there.
It's got a little, what do you call it? It's got a Phillips head, a flat head,
yep.
Wood saw.
Oh yeah, we saw in there as well.
Yeah, it's just pretty awesome.
What's this thing here do? That there?
I think it's just a handle for the plier.
Oh yeah, righto. Yeah, I
gets
got
a little bit annoying because you watch out, it's quite sharp.
Spring load, I can see it's sharp. That's cool.
Probably blunt too, but it's pretty sharp for me.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, it's just pretty cool. So yeah, that part there comes out. And it's like a so you have your saw.
Yep.
And your Phillips screwdriver. Then on here is what is it? On this part is a can opener and a bottle top.
Oh, that's too.
Yeah. So it's quite a cool little tool to have.
It is.
Saves you carrying the airport when you went to Wellington, you had to go through security.
Yeah.
So they took out lighters and knives out of my camera bag, and
they didn't take this?
No, I had it hidden in my big bag all wrapped up. So that's pretty sweet.
It's actually got a blade in it there, so you can actually stick a pig with it too. Oh, that's awesome, Izeak.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely ready for a coffee and all that, for sure.
I'll let you pitch your tent. I'll go and grab a cup of tea from my girlfriend and bring it down to you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll bring you a cup of tea down.
And stoked to finally meet you.
You too, bro.
We've been like for years.
Yeah, how many years we've been?
2017, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Well, you're my old stomping ground, man. This is where I do my fishing out here.
Yeah.
And my home is not far from here.
It's quite buzzy, like it's kind of like recognising heaps of it from your videos. And it's wicked.
Oh.
Beautiful spot, eh?
I'll let you pitch up. I'll go so I can fleece a cup of tea off Julie.
Alright. Yeah, it's pretty good though. Got new pegs, so they're nice and light.
Yeah, they look really light because you're carrying everything, aren't you?
So I've been quite a lot of them, but this underfloor thing's a bit smaller for my actual tent.
Is this the tent you've been sleeping at for like the whole trip?
Yeah, so this is my third tent.
Oh yeah.
I had a bivvy tent to start with, and then we had that flash flood, and it came like 2 feet from the tent. And we were like soaked. I was like, I'm over it. So yeah, we brought this one.
Bivvy tents. So you haven't got a fly, just a tent, yeah?
So it comes with a built-in like.
Oh, it's got a built-in fly, right? Okay.
Yeah, if it's real bad, I just put my tarp up.
What brand is it?
This is 3FUL gear. So the only thing I don't like is when you roll the doors up, they don't stay up very well.
Oh yeah,
so
okay. They could be problematic, yeah.
And then doors inside it's quite saggy.
It's amazing that this is what you're travelling around the whole country with. You've learnt to travel light, and it's a bonus if you can travel light because it gets heavy. You're carrying it all, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I gave away everything I owned when I started.
You gave everything you owned.
I gave away my cars and everything.
That'd be quite liberating, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it felt really good, and I brought it. It's my third pack.
Yep.
I've been through 3 packs, I think like 3 tents and 4 pairs of boots so far.
So how many years have you been doing this? 3 years?
This is going to my 3rd year.
It's going to your 3rd year now. And your power pack is over here too for your GoPro? Oh yep. That's awesome.
I had 3, but I gave one away to a TA hiker who needed it.
Sorry, what's that, bro?
I had 3, but I gave one away to a guy who's doing TA.
Oh yeah.
And so cut me down a little bit of weight.
Okay.
Got the new camera too. Finally got a new camera.
Is it a GoPro?
That's the Insta360 Ace Pro.
Oh well.
Yeah, and I just got a DJI Osmo 2.
Ah, good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'll let you get 10. I'll see if I can go and get a cup of tea for us. This is Miss Judy's home on the sea. I've just come down here to bludge a cup of tea from her. Bludge. Izeak will probably enjoy a cup of tea. He's walked all the way from Nelson today.
What's his name?
Izeak.
Oh,
He's walked from Nelson.
wow.
cooking if it's raining.
Yeah, well, you might get a bit of rain, but I think you'll be okay.
I think it should be sweet, eh?
You've got the sea right next to you.
Yeah, it's so good to after all the highways and the estuaries and dry grass. It's so nice to arrive here and smell the ocean, and it was so good.
Hey bro, just for all the bros watching the Bro Check
Yeah.
Club, to check out your channel. What's your channel called?
Urban Kiwiana.
Same one it's always been. Yeah.
Still got that one. Still floating along it is.
Urban Kiwiana.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go guys, drop Izeak some love on Urban Kiwiana and check him out.
Much.
The man is walking the length of New Zealand and I think it's cool. He's doing it, I think, well, I'm not quite sure what for. Is there something behind this, bro, that's important to you? Or
A little bit to inspire people and to motivate people to get off their ass and get outside and just show you don't need a lot of money to live your life. Just get out and do it.
Great.
And then just to challenge myself. A big part of it's just to get uncomfortable.
To get uncomfortable.
Yeah, get
Cool.
uncomfortable and just learn how to adapt and
That's really cool.
overcome things.
So that's what Isaac's saying is really actually is very valid because a lot of my best memories in life have been really extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Some of them quite frankly being painful, but when I look back, they're my best memories. Like living under the Monowaka Bridge, people say, oh, it must have been hard, you're 15, you're like outdoors. Actually, it was exciting.
Yeah.
I was going along, I was like tickling trout, I was snaring ducks illegally and pheasants, and I was catching eels, and I was spearing trout and flounder. I was 15, I was living off just underneath the bridge, and then I moved down to the mouth of the river. But that was an uncomfortable time. It was cold in the winter, froze, but actually looking back, all those adventurous times, all the rivers I went down when I was very young, when I was 12 years of age. I did the Waimakariri River 3-4 weeks on that there, and it's uncomfortable, but it was a real adventure, and I wouldn't change a thing. So you're just having one big adventure, bro.
Yeah, kind of well, I was living in my van for 5 years, and I was
You're living in a van for how long?
I was living in a van for 5 years.
You were living on a boat when I last talked to you?
Yeah, so it was so I had a boat and a van, so the boat was like my kitchen, lounge kind of area, and I lived in the main van. Yeah, but I was got too complacent, so I started video gaming all the time, and I started watching you, and I think you just started doing the keto.
I started the keto diet, yeah.
So I got really into getting healthy and going for runs and
cool.
There you go. So I started swimming every day and running every day, and
it's crazy, man. I'm now on a whole food plant-based diet, which is kind of like keto just without the meat.
Yeah,
it's the same thing because keto is basically vegetables with a handful. And this is where I got it wrong. Keto it's a fat adapted where you have a lot of fat like avocados, olives, olive oil, cheese, meat, and what it did to me was it actually gave me coronary artery disease. I learnt the hard way. It doesn't do that with everybody, but I think I overdid it on the meat. I was doing more of a carnivore diet, and that's what I had every day, was just one meal a day. I looked good on the outside and I was strong, but on the inside my arteries were getting built up with with non-calcified plaque, and that's a disease which I've actually not only halted but reversed in the last 4 years. It's coming up now. I've been a whole food plant-based eater, which has been really hard as a hunter and a fisherman.
Yeah,
I still eat animal protein when I do a primitive challenge, otherwise I'd have nothing to eat, but basically my protein comes from beans, legumes, seeds and nuts now.
Yeah, you've been doing a while, eh?
What's that?
You've been doing a while.
This is my 4th year, and it's been the hardest diet to stick to, because it's not natural for me, but it's reverse disease process, and all my biomarkers are so good. I think the ketogenic diet is a bit like chemotherapy. You do it for a short time to heal something, but sustainable long term, being in ketosis, and particularly if you're having a lot of animal protein and animal fat. It's
People
not.
get addicted to losing weight, and after all, I think I've got a few friends who they start losing weight, and shit, you're losing weight, and they get real addicted to always getting skinnier.
Yeah.
And then they just stop.
Wow, losing weight. Everybody's got their own right sort of body weight. I used to be overweight, bro. I'm a light build. I mean, my natural body size is actually quite light. I used to look big, but I was actually just fat, and that's not healthy. So. Most days I go for a run and I'm pretty good, but everybody's got to find their own path. I'm not saying everybody should be on a whole food plant-based diet, but if you've got heart disease, that's what you want to be on.
It's my mum. I've still got a hole in my heart.
You got a hole in your heart?
Yeah, my mum said 2 strokes. Oh, sorry, 2 heart attacks and a stroke.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's got heart disease, and so she needs to be on a whole food plant-based. So that's the only diet that's clinically proven to halt and in some cases reverse heart disease. But if you don't have a disease process, you don't need to be on that diet. It's only if you've got that but it definitely is a very protective diet against heart disease and other things like stroke and cancer. So I've had cancer and heart disease, and I've beaten them both by doing diet, but also mindset too, also by staying positive and doing a lot of pushing your own barrow, you know.
Yeah, so my family's quite negative. It's real hard to like push them.
Yeah.
Like I've got some still positive, but the rest are just real negative, so I don't really.
You've told me about this. What I've learned with family, that like you can only help people that want to help themselves, and you can waste a lot of energy. So I put my resources into young fellas that actually don't have the resources themselves to do stuff, because a lot of older people, there's a payoff to being sick, you know. There's a payoff to being. You don't have to be responsible if you're unwell. So a lot of people perpetuate their illness, and they're not responsible. How's your mental well-being on this trip? Because when I spoke to you 4 or 5 years ago, you were battling quite a bit, and
I was doing real bad. Doing amazing, like just really just grateful and feeling blessed to be out, and
that's really good, bro.
Just feeling probably the best I've ever felt.
That's because you're walking the road less travelled. You're actually like doing the hard yards. You're eating the frog, as that book goes. You're doing the thing you didn't want to do, making yourself uncomfortable, getting out into the world, and instead of just, you know, an idle mind is the devil's playground. Because if you're just sitting in one place all the time, by moving and seeing new things and new adventures, you're actually, so you're really taking control of yourself and not let that mental illness define you, define who you are. Yeah. I think you told me that you had some, was it a schizoaffective disorder?
So I had delusional psychosis and schizophrenia. So like things like 3 different voices in my head.
3 different voices in your head.
So it's like constantly every day, like, to like jump off buildings or hurt friends, to do really bad shit, like really bad stuff.
Man, it's a hard thing to live with.
That was scary, that was.
So if you've got a voice telling you to hurt friends, it's like you just, and you know it's wrong, but you can't control that, eh? That's something I've never had, but I can imagine. I actually do have 2 voices. I have one that says eat meat all the time, the other one says no, don't eat meat. So
I
got 2
good.
voices.
I always had really good friends, so like when I felt it coming on, I'd be like, bro, it's happening. I'd be like, okay, sweet, and they'll just like, if we're out fishing or something, we'll just pull the anchor up and go onto shore. They'll just like try and distract me or something.
Yeah, right.
It's when you're by yourself and walking along like a bridge, you're like, jump off the bridge or jump in front of a car. Like, no.
You have these thoughts. Is that what you'd have? You actually have a thought?
Yeah, like it'd be just real strong, like telling you to jump in front of cars and jump off bridges. And
I'm so stoked you never did.
Yeah, so I'd just be running. I'd just get to the end of the bridge and just run across the bridge.
Right.
So I didn't have to like do anything.
That's cool. So what you've done is you've learned ways to manage it. So do those voices, are they still there?
Nah, long gone now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so thankful.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you think they were induced by taking some drugs at some time in your life?
I don't know. So when I was younger, I tried meth and I tried a few different things.
Yep.
And drunk a lot, so I think it's part of that as well.
Meth wouldn't have helped, that's for sure.
So I was kind of glad I could get off all that stuff. And like,
how long were you doing meth for?
Not long, probably like a year on and off.
Yeah.
Then it's like, when I got to bed, I just moved out of town. So like I saw my friends lose everything they had.
Yeah, meth is the worst drug, man.
It's not on.
That's the worst drug. I have taken just about every drug, but I haven't taken that.
Yeah,
I think it's because I got to an age when it was just coming out, but I've done everything else you can think of, and I've been addicted to a lot of things other than just drugs too. I've been addicted to, even hunting I've been addicted to. So you need balance, and I think a lot of us, camera says me on you the whole time, sorry bro. I'm holding the camera, sorry guys. I'm not doing a very good job of filming.
I think it's easy for like someone saying he's going through addiction issues and he's just come out of rehab. Like I think an addict always, not always, but there's always going to be something else that kind of becomes an addiction, like where it's just like anything can. I think it's better of like knowing your triggers and how to work through it. Yeah. And how to actually like not make it such an addiction.
The clinical outcomes for people that are sick with, I've got a call coming through, who's that? We'll leave that one, he's a pig hunter. It's my mate, it's a mountain goat trying to call me right now, we'll just let that one go through. People that get well, whether it's a physical thing like cancer or heart disease, or in your case a mental disorder, which everybody's got mental health, you're not alone there. I mean, it's very, it's just we don't talk about it. I've had my battles with that too. Well, I haven't had probably the battles you've had, but when I thought I was going to die, I really, when I was really, really sick, I was a bit of a dark place.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Having to accept that, then I lived, so I was pretty sick at one stage. That was actually, looking back, was a gift, because now I treat every moment like it's so precious. You realise how short life is. But anyway, people that actually take responsibility for their own wellness like you've done, have the best clinical outcomes. And as you can see, today you're well,
Yeah.
you look well, man,
Yeah.
and you're out taking life by the balls and giving it a good squeeze, travelling around the country, around New Zealand. So, did you have a diagnosis for your illness?
So the latest called it auto delusional psychosis.
Auto-delusional psychosis.
Yeah. They try and say it's your like your own voice, like your own thoughts or your own voice telling you stuff.
Right.
It was like so I had three. There was Tom, Sharon, and Josh.
So they had names, these voices?
Yeah. So Josh was like a 15-year-old, and he was a real bad one, like tell you to do real bad stuff.
Right. So what would be an example of something Josh would tell you to
So
do?
he'd be one to tell you like to kill your friends or just
Right.
jump and like cut yourself. So I went through self-harm stuff and
Okay.
had to give blood, and then
Yep.
all the real negative stuff. And then Sharon was more no, don't do that. Like
Sharon?
Yeah.
So you had a woman in you?
Yeah, so she's a woman.
Okay.
She was like quite an older one, and she was kind of like the one who would always kind of try and calm
Like
it
the
down.
mother almost. Like,
Yeah, it was out of it. And then Tom was just this random person who was
Oh, Tom.
like, kind of came and went, and
Right.
yeah. But
So these were
Josh-
personalities, but not of you. They were their own
Yeah,
entities. So they weren't part of your personality. They were their
No.
own little minds.
It was a complete, and so I actually like thought my family was
Wow.
in Italy, and like I didn't even know my family anymore, and
Wow.
I lost so like just everything about me completely went opposite, like flip side.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing that everyone like my family when I didn't meet them again, like you're kind of weird now, like oh no, it's not me though.
Right.
Then they can understand that
A lot of people don't understand
No.
mental health. I have a sister who's been institutionalised since she was 20.
yeah.
I just saw her recently. She's a beautiful person. She was really, really amazing. But she had a boyfriend that turned her onto dope when she was very, very young.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of evidence that dope smoking, not for everybody, but for a lot of people, can cause a psychosis. And her son was Mikhail, who drowned. So he was really well, and then he started doing drugs, and that flipped him.
Yeah.
And so drugs can turn a lot of. We all have genes that can be turned on, and drugs can often switch those genes on. That's why I ask you if you've done any drugs, because something can be dormant and a drug can switch it on.
Yeah.
Some drugs can switch off things too, like some people have actually been healed through, particularly some types of mushrooms.
Yeah.
There's evidence in that there, but that's got to be controlled. I just think that drugs is overall they never really do us much good.
Yeah,
I don't have
no,
any
they don't.
friends that are smoking a copious amount of dope that are actually having great lives. They say they are, but without judging, a lot of them just aren't. They are struggling. They're struggling.
Yeah, like got nephews like just full on addicted to it, and doesn't know how much you try and like.
Yeah.
He doesn't ever get so aggro and starts getting angry at people and like.
Yeah.
Like it's like you try and say something an addict, but I think as soon as you're, as soon as you're asking people for money, so you can get your drugs.
Oh,
or your
that's
alcohol,
a downward
you
step.
know
Yeah.
You're a freaking addict.
People that take drugs are taking them because they're not comfortable to be in their natural state, and so the drugs aren't the problem. The problem is the underlying causes to why they're trying to numb themselves from their own reality.
Definitely.
And when you can face your own reality and be comfortable with it in your own skin, then the drugs stop.
Yeah.
The trouble is, if people are taking drugs, particularly like crystal meth, they're doing irreparable damage to their hearts, their lungs, their whole endocrine system. And even with marijuana, it does a lot of damage to the brain. It thins the brain. It does huge. Drugs do damage. There's no, and not just recreational drugs, but also pharmaceutical drugs do damage. If someone's saying lorazepam for, I think lorazepam is for anxiety.
Yeah.
It's okay for 2 or 3 weeks, but some people stay on it, and then they end up having things like balance problems and vertigo and all sorts of other problems. This is why I don't take any pharmaceutical drugs for the disease processes I've had. This is why I've healed them all naturally.
Yeah. It's the best
And
way.
it is
Right there.
exercise, food, sleep management, good relationships. Sleep is really important. Exercise is really important. We know this anyway, and diet is just so important. And today I didn't feel like going for a run, but I've been, because I'm in the studio right now working on my new album, but I made myself run 5 kilometres because I do that every second day. And at the end of that run, Izeak, I felt great, man.
Feels good, eh?
I felt really good, I felt great. And then I actually went for a bike ride down here.
No way.
Jumped on a mountain bike and came down and met my mate Daniel and saw Miss Julie, and then I biked back in the studio refreshed. So it's kind of good to, and I'm lucky I've got that luxury that I'm self-employed, that I can do that, because some people are stuck in jobs where they can't do that.
Yeah, glad I can. That's something I always try and tell my family. Like my family just trapped in jobs and they're always miserable. And
Well, your job is social media, bro. That's what you're
living
doing.
my life and enjoying life, and I'm trying to just tell people that It's more like a 9 to 5.
Well, bro, what you've done is you've given everything away. This is his home. This is your home. And you've here tonight. I'm shouting you this one, bro. I'm going to pay for the camp fee tonight for you.
So
But that's no worries. And I've also, I don't know, are you eating meat? Because I killed a cattle beast and I took a steak off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you want some steak, I've got some steak there for you.
No to that.
Yeah, okay, because I thought you might. Yeah, I killed a cattle beast and
thank you.
I took steak off for all my family and I've bought you one up here.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
got an apple there too, so, and some other bits in that bag. So are you finished with the campsite?
Yeah, no, pretty much, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, inside is like a, you see got all this room here for your bags.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Actually, like inside it's actually really roomy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Oh, we'll have that cup of tea, bro.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Down for that.
Tea, there's a tea bag in there still. I didn't know if you had milk or not, but there's a little bit in there.
Thank you. That's actually pretty awesome.
I don't know where that came from, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, that.
The chairs belong to Miss Julie.
Oh no. Yeah, I recognised the van, so I stopped in there first, but I was like, oh, she can't be here, so.
Yeah, she was away having a party.
So went for a walk up the old trail there. And
Yeah.
that was cool.
Have you had anything to eat today, bro?
Had a couple of wraps. At the moment, so I've been trying different foods while I've been walking around. And so on this trip I've got cheese, wraps and peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying different things. I ate a shitload of Supplejack when I was doing the Queen Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
So it was like a week without food, so I pretty much just like was eating Supplejack and excuse me, foraged some fresh mussels.
Oh yep.
Yeah, sounds awesome. It was like one of the best things I had in the whole walk.
So that's just
yeah.
just a straight ham. So that's something easy to do.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's steak. That's a steak from Highland Cattle, and there's some
Nice.
hams there too.
Oh, is that your old neighbour's kettle, is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Murray's
wicked.
cattle. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, I have got some shark that I killed too, but I don't think you'll be able to keep this cold long enough. So I might give it to Miss Julie. It was some shark for battering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
That's
there's an apple there too for your bro.
Different center apples. Love
Yep.
apples.
So make sure you also get plenty of veggies because that's what's feeding your microbiome. That's that affects your whole mental well-being, eh?
Yeah.
But by having a wide variety of colourful foods, the more colourful foods you can have as far as vegetables and plants, the more you're feeding the microbiota. And so you got prebiotic and probiotic. You want those probiotics to be robust, and that gives you a strong immune system, but it also gives you the serotonin that you need for feeling really well, and you want to produce, you want that nice production going on off that. So having things like kimchi and anything that's fermented will really boost your natural levels of serotonin and for sleeping. But that's all goes on. 80% of your immune system starts here in your gut, and your gut needs fibre. This is why the carnivore diet's not such a good one for people's well-being. A lot of people go on the carnivore diet, but they become obsessed with just the fact that they're looking good and their body's trim and they feel okay, but they're not feeding the gut microbiome. So, of course, we need a lot of vitamin C. The carnivore diet's fine. People can go on it, and you can get everything you need if you eat the whole animal. Particularly, you've got to eat the liver for your vitamin C, and you've got to eat every part, the nose, the genitals, the every part, and then you're getting a lot of stuff covered. But I wouldn't recommend it myself, though, personally. From what I've learned about the science of biology of us human beings, we need to feed our microbiome.
I think it's like watching your videos, like when you start going through different changes.
Yeah.
You actually even learn about that stuff and things like before I didn't think about. So I think when I was living up north my van still, I remember like getting rid of all my canned food and going to buy veggies and like mushrooms and nuts and stuff and start this in completely
So
different.
it takes 3 months for our body to shift when you go to a whole food plant-based diet. What it does, it takes 3 months for you to switch off the bad genes and switch on the good genes. And there's 500 bad genes you're switching off, and there's 500 good genes you're switching on. Because there's a lot of bad genes that make us get cancer or get heart disease, but you can flick them off. And you just pick up your phone and ask Google, what is the best diet for us to, and it will tell you something like either a Mediterranean diet or a whole food plant-based diet. The Mediterranean diet's good, but it also has a lot of crap in it, and you can actually do better than that. It's got a lot of bread, and it's got a lot of pasta, and those things aren't bad, but if every calorie is fighting to give you the best nutrients it can, then why not eat stuff why not use that highly nutritious food?
Definitely.
And sprouts and nuts and beans and seeds and legumes and Seaweed's really good because it's full of selenium. When I did the primitive challenge at Stewart Island this year, or last year now.
Yeah, I love that. Those are really like cool videos.
That was a cool one because I ate a lot of seaweed in that, and
how do you know what seaweed to eat?
if it tasted like shit, I didn't eat it. I don't know if there's any seaweed can make you poison, but let's say I was probably winging it a bit.
Yeah.
If it tasted palatable, I ate it, and it tasted really good, and I could chow a lot of that down. And because my gut is robust, because I've got a really good microbiome, it was great. And because I don't eat animal protein and fish generally, the limpets just tasted like just from heaven. And when I finally caught this, I actually caught 2 fish in that video, but one I didn't get on GoPro, so if it doesn't get filmed, it never happened.
Yeah.
So I was so gutted, you know, the moment of catching this fish after 3 days of standing on rocks and the bloody thing wasn't going. So instead of making a drama about it, luckily it was the second fish. Like I actually captured the first fish, so it didn't matter. But I ate,
so good though.
yeah, oh man, it was so good. I ate 2 fish and I ate a lot of seaweed, a lot of limpets, found a load of watercress.
Oh, wow.
Stewart Island's got watercress growing for miles, so it's good. There's actually a bay called Watercress Bay in Stewart Island.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where I want to walk up the west coast around Stewart Island and then come down the east coast.
Yeah.
And then on still different trails.
Oh, dude, go for it. I'm going to be there again in April.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that.
I saw your last hunting video there, so it's awesome over there.
Oh,
you
man,
there,
it's
like, is it the whitetail?
Whitetail.
Yeah, that was epic.
I shot my first whitetail this year. I saw last year. I saw my first kiwi. I shot my first whitetail. What is doing the primitive challenge? I tried to catch a possum, and normally I can catch them, but I just couldn't catch one. If I caught a possum, I would have eaten like a king the whole time, but just couldn't get one, man.
Yeah, the kiwi gave me a jump scare as much as
Oh, gave me the shit. So yeah, it was cool.
I think I held my phone. I think I was like, got my phone. It was awesome. Kind of, yeah. So things like I think I'm really enjoying just being out. I think so. The last few days I was in Glenn for 2 nights in a hotel, and then last night I was in a
hotel.
Yeah.
Did you stay in the Criterion?
I was in where was I?
Was it in town?
Yeah,
Backpackers?
One was So one was next to the Seymour Park was Laguna, and the other one was the Riverside something there.
Oh, okay, because there's the Biddy Kate's Irish pub that I play in each year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where I stay.
Oh, wow.
It's a cheap hostel.
Yeah, it's the only time I'll stay like in hotels, so if I need to get things charged or.
Yeah, right.
I stayed in a few on the Queen's Shout Trail, so I just didn't have any food, so I'd go there to like eat food at the restaurants or something.
Right, it's pretty luxurious, eh?
Couldn't afford it, but definitely made me broke.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So the whole purpose of this trip is basically to inspire people to get out of their comfort zone and do an adventure. Life's an adventure or nothing at all, man.
Like I just got sick of like literally I was waking up, turning my computer on, cooking, going, making coffee, and having to get back because I had to get on my game.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't living. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So then I started like taking longer, so I'd get up and go to coffee, then I'd wait long for my computer, and then I'd start going for a run first and a walk first, and then I'd go into the coal plunging. And
coal plunging was a cool idea, man. It's a cool thing to do. It does a number of things. It gives you the equivalent to doing a couple of lines of cocaine.
Really?
The feeling that gets you out.
It's an incredible feeling, eh? Like
it is,
You can't beat it.
But cocaine, of course, destroys your heart, gives you a high risk of stroke, and does cerebral damage. Whereas coal plunge it makes your basal pathways constrict but then open right up, and it also makes you increase your brown fat in your body as well. Yeah.
Oh,
the more you do, the more brown fat you have, and then you can sustain longer periods of cold in the winter. It's something I will probably never go back to, but I do have a cold shower occasionally. So what it also does is when you have a cold shower for 30 seconds, is it makes your vagal nerve, basically we're either in flight or fight, or we're in rest and digest. So you've got your parasympathetic nervous system, and your parasympathetic nervous system is like your fight or flight. So to relax that, so you're in a more relaxed state, a cold shower will help you relax your parasympathetic nervous system, and so you're breathing better. And if you're someone who's carrying a bit of tension, then cold shower is actually good because it switches that on. The other way you can do it is by breathing. You can do like a deep breath in 4 seconds, and then let it out 8 seconds slow. If you practice that for 5 minutes, you will really put to rest your parasympathetic nervous system and center yourself.
That's pretty cool.
It's a basic exercise, so if you're feeling a bit uptight or you're lying in bed, you can't sleep, 5 minutes of 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out, and deep 4 seconds in, and through your nose. Because when you breathe in through your nose, you're activating the nitric oxide production that opens up your basal pathways and gets blood and the oxygen further to all the places, the more we can get that through all our capillaries, and the better we feel. Now we've got blood going to the brain. We don't want to be dormant. So it's a really good exercise to do if you're having struggles with sleep or struggles with thoughts or anything. Just 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out.
Yeah. And definitely be able to. Like some nights I'll go to sleep so fast, and then the next night I won't be up to, and I'll be awake till like 1 in the morning. And so
I had a night like that last night, bro. I'm making music in the studio right now, and I had a song I was trying to work out in my head how the bridge is going to go, and I just wanted to sleep, but it kept on coming up. But that's not a bad thing. It's I get up and on my phone. What I do is I get up and I switch my phone on, I put record on, and I just talk into it or sing into it. Right now I've got the song. It goes, "We're here for we're here for a good time. We're here for a good time, not for a long time. Here for a good time. That's what I say. We're here for a good time, not for a long time. So take all your worries and cast them away. Take all your worries and cast them away." Everybody, so it's a positive song.
Cool vibe,
I made it up in the truck one time, and I thought I'm going to keep that. So it's an a cappella, but I thought I need a bridge for that, and I couldn't come up with anything. And then in the end, I went, you know what? I'm just going to leave it as a 1 minute song, just as that little message. Doesn't have to be a great hit. It doesn't have to. It's just got a short message that might change someone's whole perception of life and realise we are only here for a short time, not a long time. So make it a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. You're tired, bro. You're your head off. Well, you walked 35 kilometres a day, so you're going to sleep well tonight.
I am. When I was in North Holland, I found, especially through summer, I'd wake up around like maybe 11, 12 at night, or 1 in the morning. I'd pick up and start walking early hours in the morning.
Oh, really? From what time you start walking in the morning?
So it's a bit different in people. In the summer, in North Holland summer, I was walking like 12 in the morning.
Oh, really? You mean 12 o'clock at night?
Yeah, so I'd go to bed about 6, 7.
Yeah.
Wake up about like 12, take all my stuff and start walking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just to beat the mad heat and the.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually quite good though. So you're
enjoyed it.
You're like a nocturnal beast.
Yeah, actually,
you
really
become like a vampire or out at night time. That's cool.
I think it's just so peaceful. There's like there's just no one around. There's no cars speeding past you. It's just nice and cool. I loved it. It was so good.
I like the idea of walking because when you're walking, you're moving forward all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're leaving stuff behind. So every moment is a fresh moment.
Yeah.
And we're not supposed to be dormant. We're not supposed to be sedentary. We're supposed to move, eh?
Yeah, and it really puts you like in the moment, eh? Like something I really like is like with like everything's different like that. Even just to walk here, every part of it's been different. And there's always been like a little part. It's like, oh wow, just stop and I always like never rush my walk. So like I'll walk and then I'll stop and actually soak it up.
Yeah, right.
And I'll walk a bit further and just get into it instead of just walking somewhere. So I like to that's why I took ages to get here, but yeah, kind of just really like take my time and just. I really well, like I just want to like even just smell the sea and all that, and even like when I first got out, I walked straight down to the beach and just sat there for a second and just soaked it up.
Cool, man. This is an awesome beach here, bro.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, it is. There's a few rain clouds, but I don't think you're going to get too much today. It's going to be fine on Sunday. Is tomorrow Sunday? Is it Saturday today?
Saturday tomorrow, I think.
Saturday tomorrow.
It's Friday too.
Oh, yeah. Well, the weather's going to be good on Sunday, so yeah.
I really want to do the trails past. Motueka,
yeah.
So I was looking at my map, and so I use a TA trail map, so it tells you all different things.
You're probably going to go into the Abel Tasman National Park.
I think that's where it is. It's like, so it goes
that's
around,
where I grew up.
And it's got heaps of camps and huts and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's very awesome.
Yeah,
I grew up in that park.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up as a child. Dad was a ranger there. Yeah.
Oh, that's where there's a ranger.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about that.
There's a ranger there, and then he moved to Fielder National Park, so I grew up there. That's where I learned most of my bushcraft as a small child, eh? Like, it's where I made my first Kentucky raft, and I learned how to make cordage and made traps, and learned a lot of stuff as a child.
That's wicked. That's something my dad and my brothers never did. Like, they'd go hunting stuff, they never would take me.
Really?
I was always too little. They said I was too young.
My dad never took me either, bro. No, he never took me hunting. There was one time he took me when I was 5.
Yep.
5 years of age, and I remember that very clearly. He took me goat hunting, and he took me here. But all through the years, he was a ranger in Fielder. He never took me hunting. And when we got older, when I got to go on his boat once, went to Derville Island, I took him for a pig hunt once, and we walked up the hill. But we've just never did all the hunting I've done was self-taught. That's one of the reasons I teach young fellas, because Dad wasn't really much into doing stuff with us kids, and so I figured kids want to do that stuff, you know, and a lot of dads can't. I mean, my father was working, and I'm not blaming anybody, you know, it's just the way it was. So, but a lot of children, particularly boys, need to learn to hunt and fish.
Definitely, yeah. We did like a lot of. My dad was like, we never took us hunting. We'd always go fishing. So always like trolling and game fishing and fishing. Yeah, just going dive. Well, I didn't go diving up. My brothers would go diving for crayfish and power and all that. And yeah, so we grew up always on the boat. Yeah, it's never. Every time I try to go hunting with my friends, they'd be like, "Bro, it's too loud."
Yeah, you can't be loud, bro. You can't be loud.
Laughing and they try and do like the decoy thing. Raw, and I'm just like sitting there laughing.
Cracking up, yeah, and I'm not taking you hunting either.
Can't be stealthy, no. One time I went with my friends, hunting, and we walked up a ridge. I literally knew it was a different wrong ridge, but I thought he was just, I thought he saw something, so I was like, sweet, followed him up. Next minute we were like, torches die, our phones die, we're like lost in there for like 8 hours, like just trying to find a way out.
Pushed.
I was like, oh, trying to go, like climb through past like over like a landslides and stuff. Yeah, that's one thing I learned on this walking. Don't trust Google Maps. So I was in a very, very dense bush in a gorge near my hometown, and I looked at Google Maps trying to find a hut, and it said there was a trail above me. So I tried this massive steep landslide trying to find this hut, and this track, there's nothing there.
I could tell you the same story, man. Yeah, I don't always trust them either.
So now I used to even coming here. I said like there was like 20 k's left, and I said there was like an hour later, still 20 k's. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
How far have we got to go? And then I got closer, and there was like 13 k's. Yeah,
it's always better when it's longer. Yeah. We're losing the light here, so I'm going to end this video for the bros. I don't know if you guys can see Izeak in the dark. Probably not. He's just about disappeared. We've just about disappeared. Hey guys, it's dark. Give the man some love on his channel. Check it out. And we'll catch up. This is my first video for 2026, so I haven't been making any videos because I'm in the studio making my next album. So that'll be coming out when it's finished. Go steady, brothers, and we'll see you next one. Cheers.
Nice one.